What's up, everybody? Mr. Dude here, and welcome to Explain 11. So the purpose of today's video is to take a look and see if custom scenery from X-Plane 10 or designed for X-Plane 10 works in FS or in X-Plane 11. Sorry, I'm kind of a noob at X-Plane, so I've kind of been checking some things out, and I've watched some other videos out there to kind of see what things work for them and what things work for me. And I'm going to go ahead and first things first, let me show you my settings. Okay, so visual effects are on high, texture quality maximum, anti-aliasing ×2, reflection detail low, and number of world objects on high. So there we go. We can kind of, so this game is very CPU intensive. So you kind of tend to you definitely need a powerful CPU to run this game. Needless to say, I'm getting about 30 frames per second on a GTX 1060 6GB. With some custom scenery loaded in on those graphical settings that I've just shown you. So we're here at Midway, here on runway 13, and we are going to basically take off from here and then fly around downtown and then maybe over to O'Hare, which is out that way somewhere, and kind of see whether some custom scenery works with X-Plane 11 or not. I don't know if the scenery was originally like this, but you got some of these disjointed taxiways or access roads out here. But for the most part, it seems to have loaded in okay. Because my chief complaint was that nothing looks like anything. But you see there, we got some AI traffic over here kind of running, and you've got some aircraft. And then I think some of the other aircraft are drawn in, but you've got some aircraft around. So that's not too bad. Alright, we'll get into the cockpit. Okay, so let's go ahead and take off. So first things first, we're going to go ahead and release. If somebody could help me out here, I don't know if this autopilot works or not. These clicks are pretty deceiving because every time you click the mouse, it's going to go. So if anybody knows if the autopilot in this default aircraft works, let me know. I have not been able to figure out if it works or not, and it's kind of annoying because I'd like to use it. Also, some of this other stuff isn't necessarily modeled, so none of these buttons work. I don't know if this works. There's the heading, right? I don't know if any of this works. I don't know. Okay, I don't know if any of that works. Okay, so that's alright though. Go ahead and put some flaps in. Get ready to go. Oh, we'll move back some. Oh, too far. A little bit further up. And that's fine. Okay. Take the brake off. Brake on or brake off? Hold on. Can't tell if the brake's on or off. Well, we'll find out. Okay, the brake was on. Alright, so I do have the frames per second loaded in up there based off of my current settings. And we're going to see what we get here. This little service is kind of fun to fly, and we're gonna go ahead and pull back. So there is the scenery there at Midway, and we're gonna kind of swing out this way away from the city. Let's go ahead and get that gear put up. Keep it to about 1500 or so. Don't want to climb too high. throttle back. Can't come back over the airfield. We getting close? I can't tell. Yep, there's the airfield. Okay. And we'll peel it back a little bit. Alright, so you've got the tower there. You did see some AI traffic. You just kind of saw that guy there taking off to the left. We'll back off a little bit. So this is what the terminal looks like, and this is
alert.
We got that traffic alert. And then also too, as you noticed, you did pardon me. Should be sneezing. Pull those flaps back. So you saw that some of the aircraft was painted on. Now that was done with the, I believe this is Tom's scenery. I'll put the link in the down below. He kind of made some changes and added some of this stuff here, so you know Chicago is going to be fairly impressive. This is one of my favorite cities to fly into, and the default X-plane scenery, yeah, that's it doesn't cut it. They don't really, I mean, the developers don't really worry about landmarks and stuff like that, which is fine. I get it. You know, so they just kind of use AutoGen, and but what I discovered without knowing, let's see if we can't slow down a little bit, because I don't want to go so fast, is that the modding community in X-Plane is really strong, especially as it pertains to scenery. You have a lot of people that do just quite a bit of good in this community at kind of sharing knowledge on how to build scenery, and FSX has that kind of community as well, but it's just really cool. This just looks better. This just all around looks better, and you know, this guy here that built this scenery took the time out of his own day to build it. Like, it's not super perfect, but that's Comiskey Park, and you know that's what I still call it, home of the White Sox. Okay. Okay, I don't want to climb anymore. I just kind of want to keep her around here. I really don't want to be going this fast. And it's pretty cool because I don't live too far away from here, and you've seen this in real life. So you got Comiskey Park there, and then up here you've got Soldier Field. They have Meigs Field on here, even though that airfield was closed down, but they have it there, which is cool. This is Soldier Field here. They didn't really model in the museums and stuff. This little strip of land right past Soldier Field here would have several museums on it, but that's okay. It's no big deal. It's not the most important thing, but what's really cool is that all this other stuff is modeled. So you've got the Sears Tower there, and the Hancock Center is over there. You've got some AutoGen mixed in here, but like, this is pretty cool. Not gonna lie, like that is pretty cool. It just looks really good. Looks so freaking amazing. Alright. We're going to see if we can't climb up a little bit. No problem. Alright. And then we're going to kind of follow this up this way. And these aren't perfect models, but this guy took his own time to do this, so this is free. And yeah, it's decent. I mean, you know, it's hard to complain about free unless it's complete, just absolute crap. You know, it is really hard to kind of sit there and just mock somebody's work, but this is pretty good. All right, so we're coming up here, and so then we pass Soldier Field and the Sears Tower, and then here's Wrigley Field. Just a rough representation right there. Oh wow! I don't know why I had a frame hit there. I have flown this scenery before and never had a frame hit through there. I don't know. I've got my computer monitoring software running on the other side, and I'm not seeing anything out of the ordinary. Everything actually, we're not even really maxing this thing out, so don't really know. Boost clocks on the CPU are 2050 megahertz on the GPU, and the thing is only running at 50 or only at 58 degrees Celsius. I mean, these MSI 1060s are pretty good as far as temperature control, but you're not really getting a lot out of the boost clock. So, all right, there we go. You're not going to run over 21 megahertz. Anyways, we're banking this way. And we're going to go back over here towards O'Hare. So you gotta kind of do a lot of VFR flying in this aircraft because you just I don't see where let's get northwest here. Like, I don't see where you can adjust any of this stuff. And I'm not the smartest person at this, so it's not like I know. 3:30, yeah, we should stumble onto the airport in this general direction. So, once again, there's the northern part. I wouldn't call it the extreme northern part of the city, just a little bit further north. But I'm consistently running 30 frames per second, so I can't necessarily complain about that. Okay. Some things that I have noticed about flying in X-Plane, you need rudder pedals if you want to fly really well. Rudder pedals would really do wonders, because you do get reactions on this that are, you can fine tune your maneuvers much better with rudder pedals instead of, with me I've got the HOTAS X from Thrustmaster, and it's not a bad, I say of the cheap controllers, it's probably one of the better ones, but the issue is that you run into you know, you're kind of twisting your wrist while trying to guide it, so your rudder control is, you know, you've got your feet down there, so that would be perfectly suited to do this. Now, I feel like we should be got a little twitchiness there. Now, this is X-Plane 10 scenery on an unreleased beta, or a released beta at this point, but still, you know, they're still going through and doing some optimization. It's not even been fully released. And it looks good. So, all right. I feel like the airport should be somewhere around here. Let me see here real quick. Pause this. Show. Is it this? No, not that. Let's take a look here. Ah, yes, this. All right, let's zoom in here. Okay. We'll kind of tuck this in over here. All right. Ooh, but yeah, if you look out the window here, that looks really good. Like, that is just absolutely amazing. Okay, there's the airport. Let's take a look and see what it looks like at night. Woo-wee! Any glimpse of downtown? Yeah, you can kind of see that. I mean, this game at night is just absolutely gorgeous. Like, this lighting system in X-Plane, yeah, top notch. Let's go ahead and get some flaps in there. There we go. Drop some gear. Like, look at that. And shift. Okay. There's late afternoon, earlier in the day. It just, oh. Okay, now check this out though. Like, seriously, check out the lighting system. Just, this game is just absolutely amazing. Just amazing. And yes, it just looks really good. And like, you can sit here and just say, okay, yeah, this is what I want right here. Yep, like this. Like, amazing. And you just, I don't know, it's just really hard to appreciate, or just really hard to explain, like, how good this actually looks. Like, now I hope that I don't broker up the video, but I'm gonna open up another capture piece of cancel. I hope that didn't capture in the window. But I wanted to use my other capturing software to kind of get a picture. Hopefully I can get it. And did it take? Did it not take? No, I don't know. I don't know that it's capturing my picture. Desktop 1. I really want to capture this. How am I going to do this? Print screen. Alright, hopefully I captured that. Anyways, let's continue. And get back into the please. So yeah. This is a pretty cool, just, all of this is just absolutely just epic. Oh. That's just, yeah. It's just a good looking video game. It just really is. It's absolutely amazing. So, yeah. There's just nothing else to say about it. But, yeah. If you're thinking of converting over from FSX, yeah, I'd say it's worth it. I don't know what's coming out that looks this good. I mean, you know, the environment, it looks really good. You know, a lot of people have good scenery for this. As I learned more about this, I was just like, and the user interface, the user interface for this is just absolutely one of the easiest things. It just, you know, it's easy to set up a flight and get going. It does have a link to real world weather. I just didn't know where it was because I was just a total noob. So, yeah, everything about this is really just amazing. You know, there are some little nuances. Like I said, I don't know if the autopilot in this works or not, but either way, this game's tons of fun. You should look into it. So, thanks for watching this video with me, Mr. Dude. I'm looking forward to doing some more X-Plane videos, along with a few others, some Euro Truck and some American Truck Sim. And I've got a farming series, a Farming Simulator 17 series I'm working on as well, but there's just so much good stuff that keeps coming out that I just find myself without the time to just do it all. So anyways, thanks for tuning in, and we shall catch you next time.